But a couple of other names that are in focus in the primary markets, that includes the likes of Ellenbarrie, Industrial Gas, which got listed today, along with something like Kalpataru and Globe Civil projects. So a lot of focus in terms of where the infra space is concerned. In fact, if we see Ellenbarrie, it made a strong debut along with Globe Civil, up over 33%, while Kalpataru, more of a muted listing that we are seeing, it's up over 3% in trade today. We also had Raymond Realty, which is down about 5%. It got listed on exchanges today. If you are seeing the issue details that are flashing right on your screen. So Hiral, that's some couple of IPOs which are there in focus. But let me take this across to Raghavendra for a more detailed outlook in consideration with the new listings, along with the M&M outlook that Sajid was just talking about. Raghavendra, your view?
So we believe well begun is half done, and actually Ellenbarrie and Global Civil fabulous listings today actually could augur well, and the stocks could go for a slow and steady upmarch in the days ahead. And a similar approach, but on the negative side, we would have for Raymond Realty and Kalpataru, where we are not very upbeat about the valuations, and this has been reflected in the listing prices. So it would be not attractive to buy Kalpataru even at current valuations, or Raymond Realty if it is available at cheaper prices. So that's the overall take on the fresh entrants in the second from the primary market to the secondary market in the IPO space. But we have been active and would remain active in terms of applying for these IPOs for listing gains in the days ahead, as it's a very healthy pipeline and very active pipeline for the next 1 month or so. So for listing gains, we would be slightly proactive in the IPO space. Moving to the Mahindra Electric stake sale or an IPO commentary, which the management has mentioned, if it's purely giving for an exit of an already existing investor, the fund raised with this IPO might not go for the business growth and the overall expansion of the company's revenue. So this, if that happens, we would take it as a negative. This IPO might just be an platform to give exit to the pre-IPO investors. So that is not great as in terms of we augur as an investment or applying for the IPO of Mahindra Electric down the line whenever it comes. So this development would be slightly negative, but broadly, overall IPO market is vibrant, and we would say apply for listing gains as the pipeline is pretty healthy in the next 4 to 8 weeks.
Okay, so the pipeline looks pretty healthy in the IPO market as well. But thank you, Raghavendra. Thank you, Gaurav, so much for joining us on the show and sharing your views.